A mistrial has been declared in the capital murder trial of alleged serial killer Billy Chemirmir. All of this after the jury spent several hours deadlocked in their deliberations. Let's get right to Andrea Lucia. She is live at the courthouse now with the reaction and with what is being said now. Andrea?
Yeah, Ken, the jury sent out 4 separate notes today indicating they were stuck. At one point, they described themselves as being hopelessly deadlocked. They made it clear that this came down to one juror who they said refused to deliberate her vote and was preventing them from coming to a verdict. The judge actually dragged the jury back out at one point and addressed them, telling them that, a lot of time and energy has been spent presenting this case to them and that it is their duty to look at the evidence, to look at the facts, and to try to come to an agreement. But in the end, she declared that mistrial. Her decision again came after their persistent notes. Take a listen.
Judge Jones, we remain deadlocked at 11-1. After additional deliberation, we perceive no change.
Back out here live as we come out. It looks like the defense is coming out right now. They're walking out. We're going to see if we can get a reaction from them. Hold up. Do you guys have any reaction that you'd like to offer?
Yeah, I'll speak for a minute.
Okay, go for it.
Well, just like in my closing arguments, I always felt like the state didn't meet their burden of proof. They were required by law to prove their case in each and every element they alleged against Mr. Chemirmir beyond all reasonable doubt. I told the jury that I don't believe they got there. As I said in my closing arguments, I told them that reasonable doubt was rampant throughout this case, and we stand by that. The jury, obviously at least part of the jury, felt that same way, and so they stood fast.
You requested a mistrial. Do you feel like on a retrial things will be different?
Every jury is different, and the tough part about a retrial, the state has an opportunity now to correct any mistakes they believe they made in the first trial. So, we'll see. I'm still going to hold them to that same burden of proof. That's not going to change.
Will you change your strategy at all?
It depends. Also depends on what they're going to put forth.
What do you make of the contention? What do you make of the contention that there was a rogue juror?
Oh, I definitely wouldn't call him a rogue juror. If you guys listen to my closing argument, each and every jury has a right to their own belief, and as well as what they believe the state has proved or not proven. So whoever that juror was, at any point where they decided the state had not met their burden, they were entitled to stand by that belief, and that's what they did. And I appreciate that, and everyone should appreciate that. That's what's necessary. That's what makes the system work.
Have the prosecutors offered any lesser charge since deliberations began?
No, they have not.
Are you surprised? Are you surprised of this outcome? It looked pretty dire for a little bit until the closing argument. Tell me about that.
Well, it was a lot of evidence that they put forth. Like I said in my closing argument, over 300 pieces of evidence as well as 30 witnesses. So, on its face, it did look dire. But in my closing arguments, everything's not always what they seem, and some of the things were on the outskirts of the actual evidence. There were certain things that I believe that they didn't meet in regards to the indictment, and so that one of the juries did not believe that they met their burden. That does not surprise me, no.
What did your client tell you when they heard that?
I can't go into that.
One of the prosecutors said that the jury that ended up getting seated were the quiet ones. They didn't really get to know a lot about them. Were there questions in voir dire to these jurors that was that about whether or not they can make a decision?
Well, sure. Every member on the jury had to qualify, and so there are certain questions and certain answers that are required, and they make promises to do such.
Are people that liken this? I know some people have been saying this is sort of a David versus Goliath kind of situation. Did you feel that way? We're hearing about substantial evidence from the state side. How did you feel going into this and now the way it's turned out?
Well, you know, every case that we go against the state.
Well, we're listening in right now to what defense attorney Kobe Warren has to say following the declaration of this mistrial in the Billy Chemirmir case. Of course, a mistrial is not the decision of the families or of what the Chemirmir's alleged victims wanted to hear, not by a long shot. Let's go ahead and bring in Erin Jones now. She's got some reaction from some of those family members. Erin Jones is also live for us there inside of the courthouse with that. Erin, go ahead. We can see you now.
Ken, well, after the judge declared a mistrial, the family said they needed about 5 to 10 minutes to process all of this. They came out here, and the words that they used to describe this moment were sad, sickened, and disappointed. Many of these families, they've been here all 5 days. They've watched all of this unfold. They thought a guilty verdict was a done deal. So, of course, all of this very disappointing. This essentially, they said, came down to one juror, and they believe that juror had their mind made up from the very beginning. So overall, not happy with what unfolded today. Here's what they had to say.
We are encouraged that the prosecutors will try this case again, and we are confident that the jury will convict. We're all dead.
And at the end of their interview, they were asked if they're emotionally ready to go through all of this again, and they said absolutely, they'd do it tomorrow.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Erin, for that as well. Obviously, they're going to have a lot more to say here probably in the coming days. We'll let you get back to it. We appreciate that live report from the courthouse.